Welcome back, guys, into another Sunday drive. My guy still is extremely tired, so I'm going to have to find a sleeping station sooner rather than later before we get fined too much, even though the fines are relatively small. Let's see, we can go to Manchester or Cambridge. No, I won't accept either, but I do know that I haven't been to Hamburg, and I don't think I've been to Bremen either. I definitely know I haven't been to Hamburg, so what I'll do is I'll drive there manually, or at least, well, of course we're going to be driving manually, but just without a trailer. Of course, we do get a couple of XP points. I think it's 50 for every 100 kilometers that we drive manual, oh well, without any trailer. So we should at least get a couple of points, and we'll see what Hamburg will give us. There is a sleeping station at the garage, but you have to buy the garage first to be able to go to sleep there. At least I'm pretty sure of that. So unfortunately, that means we can't go to sleep at Rostock. We're going to have to drive off a little bit. And I don't think we'll be driving too far this episode either, because there hasn't really been too much to talk about, really. Don't really have anything to talk about. But of course, no matter how far you drive, it'll always take a little while in this game. I'm tempted to drive to Poland, just in preparation for the DLC, but I don't think the DLC will be coming out anytime soon, to be honest. It'll probably still be a good month or so before we hear another blog post from it, or from SCS, telling us about the DLC. I'm very much looking forward to it. As my guy just yawns. Are we going the right way? Yes, we are. We need to chuck a right. I haven't been to Kiel either. Interesting. Very interesting. So you know what? Instead of like driving with a trailer, we might go ahead and just go through to Kiel on this country road. I do like my country roads, so. And it seems like we'll be driving a bit over the ocean, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's just turn right in preparation to Kiel and Hamburg, so I can start driving off. And you might have noticed that I have finished my Let's Play of Omerta, at least the campaign mode. I think I'll go ahead and do a bit of sandbox mode videos, but it's pretty much the same as the campaign. It's not too much different. And in terms of the other Let's Plays, I'm not going to be doing any more Strike Suit Zero videos, because nobody really liked that. I guess Zoo Tycoon is almost finished. I guess there's only one episode in that. And what else do we have? SimCity. That'll be going on rather sporadically, and Farming Sim is also going to be happening very sporadically. No, it's too many episodes left in that. We've pretty much played it to death. This will just continue on every Sunday, which I do look forward to every Sunday driving in our truck. It's always raining though, especially at the start of the episodes. It's like the 4th or so week which we've started in the rain. So I better have taken the right turn. Yep. And we keep driving until we better be able to go here through to Kiel. Unless we'll have to keep on driving off there. Hopefully we'll be able to drive. No, I don't think we will actually. It doesn't look promising on the map. And of course, let's check the map. Draw a large distance. Yeah, I'll have to go to sleep pretty soon. And I'm not exactly sure how I'll do that. I guess the only option that I have is to go forward through the highway, because there is a petrol station as well as a sleep spot along the highway, so I think that's my only choice. In the meantime, let's turn on a bit of music. Let's start off with something that we might not have heard, like these last couple of songs. Of course, I'm using, I already forgot what company or what band plays or makes the songs. Approaching Nirvana, that's the one. They're fairly decent. And there we go, we've driven 100 kilometers on free roam, so we've gained another 50 XP. Of course, the more XP you get, the better your stats are and the more jobs you can take. And I guess we only really have economic driving left, or eco driving. I know, I'm getting tired fast. I'm going to start blacking out any moment. And yes, okay, it was the bridge. That's what that country road was. So the only real option I've got is just to keep on driving. No mods installed yet either after the latest patch, because there were a bit of problems in 1.3 and then they did a hotfix, calling it patch 1.3.1. Bit of a tongue twister that. You can barely hear the music. The range is too overpowering. Yeah, but better pay attention. Drive inside. Another thing I'm interested or keen at looking at is, yes, how many days do we have left? So I can't repay anything. Oh, I'm pretty sure these are new options. So we can take out new loans. Okay. So we can borrow in a maximum amount of 220,000 euro more. And we're paying 8,000 euro every day. Okay. So we've gone, wow, we've definitely done a lot of days. We've just gone over halfway through the 400,000 euro loan. And once we've gotten rid of the loans, it's going to be pretty easy because we've upgraded a heck of a lot of our drivers. And they all get a fair amount of money for us. Now over here, I am not really too keen on getting some petrol, but I think I'll have to take some. Don't really have much of a choice. I don't know how far we've got to drive. Oh, no. I want to press E to turn the engine off. There we go. You gotta love the epic tense music playing in the background while we're filling up the petrol. Or the fuel tank. And let's go to sleep. Which will put us into day, thankfully. Something like 9 AM or so. Which we'll be able to see how long the driver actually sleeps, because it was pretty much, yeah, 8 hours. Now we're locked and loaded and ready to keep on driving as a lot of our other drivers finish their jobs. Driver Ralph has leveled up. Driver Ralph doesn't really come to mind, so he must be a new driver. Oh, who's this? Felix. Felix is good. You can always count on him. Okay, so thinking 3,000 meters it said. We'll be off to go to Kiel, to the right. Oh, what? Income minus 25 euro. Ralph. Oh, no. So I guess he must have chosen like a really bad paying job. He must have been worse than, let's see. How much does he get paid? A company manager, driver manager. Where's Ralph? So Ralph takes how much? No, that's average profits. There we go. $10.44 a kilometer. Oh, $10.44 euro a kilometer. So the job must have been paying off worse than that. And of course, he just takes the basic rate of 360 euro as well. What a bastard. He made us lose money. Thankfully, it was only 15 euro. I guess the game's missions are coded around the fact so you don't lose money on most of your trips with drivers. You're going way too slow, and I don't even have that mod installed that allows us to go like at 130 kilometers. Okay, that better have been the right move. Oh no. Nope. So we just came up through here, through to Rostock. So where should we go? I think we'll go to Kiel first. And this country road, where would it go to? It goes down to here. This is a major intersection which we have not discovered yet. So we might as well just knock off a couple of percentage points off the undiscovered roads yet. And of course, you still get XP for it, so why not? It's a lot smoother to drive without a trailer as well. You accelerate oh so much quicker. Oh, so in terms of the new Let's Plays, I've gone through the Let's Plays that, well, what's going to be happening with them. I've been thinking maybe a bit of Tropico. It seems like a lot of guys still want Tropico. I think a lot of new people have seen the Tropico playlist or whatever, and you might not have seen it, and you want to see some Tropico action, which I'm keen on actually. It's been a little while since I've played it. I thought I'd put El Presidente down to bed, and he'd never come back again, but I guess I've been proven wrong. He'll be back, hopefully. As we've just driven through our 200th kilometer. I'm just excited about driving on a new road that we haven't driven before. It's extremely white. Reminds me very much of Italy, except without those rolling mountains or rolling hills. It's just pretty much, well, it's fairly flat at least compared to Italy. Of course, it's something new. So what's this road? This is just some loop that seems like it serves no purpose other than a makeshift petrol stations there. Okay, what do they have over here? There doesn't seem to be garage. Oh no, that is a garage. Okay. Nothing too much. PG Sped. Well, I doubt PG Sped would have a mission to Hamburg, but if it does, I'll take it. I have to check it out. Damn, that guy's on a mission. So yeah, there's Tropico coming, and SimCity 5. I'm trying to, well, I've had to pull myself away from playing the SimCity 5 beta number 2, which you would have if you've pre-ordered the game. I haven't pre-ordered it. I think I'm going to have to pirate it or something of the sorts, because EA, for whatever idiotic reason, are really pushing the online aspects of the game, which is cool, they can do that, but when you have regional releases, that's kind of screwed up. If you have regional releases, say in America it comes out March 5, in Australia I think it comes out March 8, and yet you're pushing it online, so obviously you're going to be selling it online. That's pretty idiotic, really. So I'm going to have to probably pirate it and then buy it once it comes out in Australia, or buy it from some seedy Russian website, but I think it's going to be region locked because you have to play it through Origin, which doesn't look promising. And nor does the piracy aspect of it either, because I think you might not be able to play it on a pirated version, like offline at all, which is just I'm not even gonna get actually, you know what, we'll just completely change this and talk about SimCity. How's that sound? It's just extremely, incredibly annoying that not only are they pushing the online whole aspect of it, if you're going to be releasing something online, you better be doing like a release so everyone gets it at the same time. It just doesn't make any sense as to why you'd be doing that. But the only way you could play it is through the EA servers, Origin servers, so that's not good. I've just driven around in a circle, haven't I? Oh, right. Okay, well, we've done that. I might as well chuck a left and actually go through to Kiel. Wow, that's incredibly confusing. Bastards. I thought you had to actually take a turn to go through that roundabout. But yeah, it seems like it'll be a lot like Diablo 3. How I still don't think there's a pirated version of Diablo 3 because, well, you can pirate the game, but you have to have an online subscription or something, or I don't know, you have to play on their servers. That's what it is. Because you get special items which are only created on the servers, so you can't do it offline. You can't create your own Hitachi server or anything of the sort. And it seems like it's going to be the same with SimCity in terms of the regional pollution and how they mathematically do all that stuff. So we need to chuck it right here to go to Kiel as we lag up. Not really sure why. as we hit the 100 kilometers. So that's the third 100 kilometers that we've hit. Don't really know what Kiel is known for. Hopefully I'm not butchering that name. Although I doubt I'd have any viewers from Kiel. Okay, where can we drive? Let's keep driving forward. Have a look at these lights. So we don't do anything too illegal, at least. And off we go. Oh, who is that? Sebastian with 5,000 euro, 5.5. Closer to 6,000 euro. That's pretty good. Oh, it seems like it's a port city. Okay. I can already see lots of ship containers. Seems like there's some special church here as well. And there we go. We finally discovered Kiel. Let's go around these red lights like a rebel. I'm not going to be able to buy out that garage though, will I? Not with 75,000 euro. Even though that's a crazy amount. Like we were just at 68,000 euro or something of the sort. Because all our other drivers chipped in. But a lot of money. Let's just walk or drive around at least Kiel. So I can knock off a couple more roads. And in the meantime, because I've actually gone here now, that means I'll be able to hit up Kiel, Strasbourg, which doesn't seem to be in Germany, although it sounds German. Rotterdam, okay, that's a nice short mission. Actually, 500 kilometers, still a fair amount. Metz, Lille, Duisburg. Don't think I've been to Duisburg. Dijon or Bratislava? Definitely, I'll do the Duisburg. Okay. So who is that? That's Stokes. Okay. Oh. Thankfully the parking brake saved us then. Before we got punished. Breaking the red lights. At least driving through it. Oh, how's that? Green light corridor. It's like we're the president or something of the sort. And let's do something not too good. Like so. I could have ended up very badly. Now I think it's left over here. Seems like it is. It's a hotel. Seems like. No, this is definitely the wrong place, isn't it? Okay, you can go to sleep here. It's on the other side of the road, which is where we want to go. There's another one of those trees in the doorway. So similar to another place. Okay, here's Stokes. Let's not even look at where we're driving. Even if we are on the wrong side of the road. Whatever. Okay, I'll take up your mission to Duisburg. Okay, so in this episode, I guess we're going to be discovering 2 cities with 1 truck. Pretty good. Can't complain about that. It seems like it's going to be a pretty short drive as well. Ah, damn. The red light just popped up. It's okay. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. We can't be pulled into the cops. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the DLC for this, as well as SimCity 5. Really looking forward to SimCity 5, as a matter of fact. I'd love to post some beta footage, but most betas, especially closed betas, actually it's only really closed betas, they have non-disclosure agreements. So in that fine text, which no one really reads, usually it says that you can't post any gameplay footage, either video or pictures, although I think EA's been extremely lenient with the pictures. I think they've even been asking people to like post pictures on websites like Reddit and just on Twitter. Damn, more red lights. And they just popped up. That means we're going to be waiting a fair little while. Let's see how far away we are from that red car. It's a bit too far. It's better. Okay, off we go. Should I have been indicating left? I should be. Clearly I don't drive, but I guess that was pretty obvious. What else is coming up this month? I think, actually this month, in next week or so, there's going to be the Assassin's Creed 3 DLC, The Tyranny of George Washington, or the King, or something like that. Something of the sort. And I actually have not finished Assassin's Creed 3. Might as well do it. Something that I should do. I do love Assassin's Creed 3. The storyline is just amazing. Really, my gameplay has just pretty much been limited to what I've been recording, really. That's all I really play at the moment, just games that I've been recording. I've been playing a bit of Farming Giants, which, well, if it wasn't so buggy, it didn't crash all the time, it would be one great game. As in, it would have, well, it's a real-time strategy type of game. A bit like Anno, except you're a farm operator and you have to tell guys to go on missions and you have to create your own wealth from the ground up. So it's a lot like Farming Simulator in the way that you start up with nothing and then you have to build up. But it's most definitely not a simulator, it's more of a strategy game. It's a lot like, think of a farming version of Port of Royale, or what was it called? No. Yeah, Port of Royale, I think it was. Which was another game created by Calypso. I definitely love my Calypso games. It looks like we'll be going into Duisburg at 6:40 AM. Or PM, sorry. It's okay. God damn, that road is so bright. Especially once we just hit it. It's the sun's reflection. Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna have to be going to sleep probably by then. So that means we've got 6 hours. Yeah, we've got about 6 hours. Okay, I'll just be able to make it there before I'll need to go to sleep, which is a good thing. So I'm pretty sure this is one of those quick missions, those urgent missions, so we've got to do this. Well, the time, I guess, is pretty, well, it's not lenient. Yeah, 6:03. Yeah. So we've got to, oh, at least try to hurry up. We should get there with no problems at all. We're already down about 100 kilometers. And we should still have no damage. Oh, our truck's damaged, but that must have happened before. Yeah, it's just extremely unfortunate that the way SimCity have tried to combat piracy. I'm sure there'll be some way, some scene group or whereas group that will be able to crack the game within like the first couple of hours, which will screw over. Well, ultimately, anti-piracy measures to screw over the customer that pays for the game. A bit like Anno 2070, really. Don't even get me started on Ubisoft's. And it was only a PC game as well. It's like Anno's not a game that comes out on Xboxes or anything. Although I think Ubisoft's drastically changed their DRM by now. I remember there was some press releases, or at least game news coverage of Ubisoft's DRM changing because they've admitted that it wasn't really the best use of funds or just the customer's faith. It'd be interesting to see like a couple of extra things because the landscape is so similar everywhere. It'd be like interesting to see maybe some fires or even some comets just meteorites just falling down from the sky randomly. That'd actually be really cool. Like just as an Easter egg or something. If you'd be driving on, I think February the 15th it was or so. Oh, that car was floating for a bit. I don't blame him though, he's driving pretty quickly. And well, we're just about 300 kilometers left. I'm guessing this doesn't really look like a vineyard. I have no idea what that is. Just some greenery, really. I don't think it was supposed to be anything. This looks like hay or barley. But I don't think it's really supposed to look like any crop in particular. Did you just lose me money, or is that like... No, I don't think you actually... No. So, yeah, the other driver mustn't have lost me money either. I think it's just the minus is just like a dash. It's not actually a minus. At least that is the grand hope. And at the moment, it seems like we'll be even beating the first required time or expected time of 6:03 p.m. Looks like we'll be getting there. It's just about 6 p.m. We'll probably be way before then though. By the time we get there, it'll probably be 5:30 p.m. Because we are beating at least the average pace that they expect us to be at. We are covering the kilometers quite quickly. Even at an abysmal 90 kilometers, which is what we are limited to, unfortunately. But laws are laws, and you've got to abide by them. Until you install a mod, of course. Oh yes, and buses. Supposedly, SES they have been recording different Scania buses. So, and in the blog post, they were talking about possibly making a new game with buses, which I think will be really cool because there's a lot of bus simulators out there which are quite decent. They're very addictive because it's of course uses the main mechanic that Euro Truck Simulator uses, as in you've got to drive. So there's that aspect to it. You've got to drive from point A to point B, and I guess bus driving is more than driving from point A to point B, but point remains. And then you've got to pick up your own passengers, etc. So, or they might be doing like a separate update so you can have buses, but I don't think this will really be the best type of game to have buses in there, because you need to have like a robust city system, whereas this game doesn't really have cities. It's just a couple of roads that go through cities. So I doubt this will have buses in it. Maybe long distance trips or something. But I just love like having a city just to drive through, even if it was one city. If it was done properly, something like London or something, that would be pretty baller, pretty good. Okay, so we might even get there before like 5 p.m. or so. We are driving extremely quickly. We've got 5 hours until we need to go to sleep, so there's still a little bit. What's that on the left? Seems like some telegraph pole. Radio tower, although our mirror's in the way, which is wonderfully reflecting our, what was it called? The Lola pink and the aqua blue paint job, which strikes fear in all the other drivers that are driving around us. It truly is a thing of beauty as I drive around like a lunatic. Let's just go back into the middle lane. What's the next city that we'll be able to see? So we just drove past Bremen. I didn't even realize. Let's check out, where are we driving on the map? So through Kiel. Looks like we're only halfway or so. And then this bit is going to be on a road which we haven't even driven on. At least it's a country road. But I do have a bit of a love-hate relationship with them. As long as we're driving quickly, we shouldn't have any problems. It looked like we're halfway on the map, but I guess we've driven a fair bit more than that. Well, how much was it? I think it was like 400 kilometers, 450 or so at the start. So by that calculation, we are well over halfway. Just didn't seem like it on the map. At least not to me. I think it's maybe time for a new interior, although the thing is, I tried to abstain from pimping out my truck because ultimately it serves no purpose in the game apart from just the way it looks. And that doesn't really appeal to me. I just like to have fast cars and just be able to do jobs quicker and more efficiently. And to have better garages, more drivers, instead of a new interior. But it might be a new time, or a good time for a new interior. We'll have to wait and see what'll happen. Hopefully we don't get pulled up. No? What was that speed camera doing there? If we're driving at the maximum speed, I don't know. That's a good question though. It's pretty pointless. And we should start being able to see Duisburg on the map any moment now. We just went past Osnabrück. Sounds Austrian. Okay, so we're getting closer and closer to that country road turn-off, which basically means we're there. Although it'll be a little bit slower because it is a country road. It looks like it might rain again. I don't think this is just the time of day. Let's go back on the correct road. Yeah, I think it might rain again. It does rain a lot. And then again, the time does go by pretty quickly, so at least it seems realistic. Yeah, there's that country road. Oh, this is really bumpy. And there it is, Duisburg. We can just start to see it. At least on the GPS, not in the truck. Okay, so let's go back closer up on the GPS system so we know exactly which turn off to go on. We don't want to goof this up. It seems like it'll be a rather simple turn off. I don't want to be driving down too quickly because we're gonna have to slow right down. Unless, of course, I'd want to drive on the grass. Is this an oversized trailer? No, it doesn't seem like it. At least not what the game classifies as oversized. I remember there being some purist or trucking purist that was telling me that we had an oversized trailer, at least that's what the game said, and he said I was lying or something because it didn't take up two lines of road. Yeah, 2 rows of road. But at least that's what the game was telling me. That was an oversized, so I just went with that. It's another country road. But of course we're not going to be going on that. This is going to be interesting. There seems to be a car incoming. Or maybe not, no. Oh. Just when I try to do my magic. This is a truck as well. I don't know how I escaped that scenario. What? We crashed. We even damaged our car. Our truck, sorry. Damn, at least the trailer's okay. That's ultimately what really counts. Quite rocky around here. But we're pretty much at Duisburg. In the final stretches now, at least. The final kilometers always feel like they're the longest. Because you've already gone so far. Even though they go by pretty quickly. Clearly not very realistic kilometers. Oh, I accidentally slowed down way too much. That's kind of weird. There's a petrol station or fuel station right in the middle of the road. Not in the actual town or city. Which, to be honest, I don't think it's really going to be too much of a city. It seems like it's out in the middle of nowhere. All these like pine trees around, or just trees in general. These trees are looking awfully fake. At least the ones behind the the front line of trees. About this side, you can't really see too much on that side. Duisburg has been discovered. Oh, you're looking great there, Duisburg. As we crash. Oh no. I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that at all. Let's see. You know what? I think I'll accept that. Auto save at least. We'll see where we are. I don't have a choice now anyway. Hopefully it didn't save the crash. Okay, it seems like... Yeah, oh. Okay, so this is that other country road. Still undamaged. At least with only 3%. The damn trailer got injured as well. Alright, that's enough of me looking around idiotically in different places. I'll just stick to the road. For now. Even though it's one continuous line, I'll try to no, I won't even be able to overtake, even if I wanted to. So wait, what time is it? It is, well, they want us to be there by 6:03. It is 4:52. How's that for beating the time? let's stick to the road. It's only a short 8 kilometers left. Pop up that Duisburg has been discovered again. Yep. Doesn't seem like Duisburg is big at all. It's only got 2 sections to it. Looks like it's a bit of an industrial city with a lot of large, I guess, coal power plants. That's what those pipes on the right look like they were. Let's zoom back in. And it's the first left. Who's that guy doing? I've no idea. Who had the right of passage? I think I had the right of passage then. No. Whoa! Oh, man. There's no traffic lights there. That's incredibly unfortunate. Hopefully I just have not damaged... Here, there we go. I have not damaged my truck in the last couple of meters. I'll accept that. Excellent. No damage at all. One of the only times we have not done any damage. Oh. Next time we should level up. But that is going to be the drive for this Sunday. Until next Sunday, I'll see you all later. We've amassed 90,000 euros. So I think next drive or after next drive, we'll be able to... Let's check out the garage, actually, in Berlin. Garage manager, Berlin. Still, okay, we still can have one more driver. You know what? I'm pretty sure 90,000 euro is going to be enough to buy a truck, so... I'm not going to upgrade yet. Although we'll get a new driver. But we'll wait it up until the next episode. Until then, I'll see you later. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and thank you for watching.